Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Let's go. Let's go.
I am bruised. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Marching on to the beat I drum.
It's Wednesday.
To be seen, I make no apologies.
Let's go.
Me.
Let's go.
It's my spirit. Well, fire away. 'Cause today I won't let the face in. We are bursting through the barricades.
Sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is me. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, let me just say that none of this was planned. All of this started by one young lady who I have yet to remember her name. I don't even know what she looked like. She was sending me a DM. And when she sent me a DM, it was actually in the middle of the pandemic, and she was asking me about 50,000 questions on how to get started with my business that I do from home. And when she started asking me so many questions, and I have been experiencing this previously, she just was asking me 1,001 questions. And, you know, a lot of people do that. They will send you DMs. Actually going on and happening. I started feeling like I'm dedicating a lot of time to responding to a lot of DMs that I could actually answer those questions, or I probably already have been answering those questions through videos that I've posted. So something told me, great morning out there, I'll see you. Something told me, tell her to go live. Tell the young lady to go live, and let's let her ask me those questions, regardless if she. I just wanted to share that live experience with everybody that could have had the same questions. So therefore, everybody could have got their questions answered all at the same time, if that makes any sense. And Great morning, Lori. Great morning, Coco Bless, True Star. Um, what happened was she ended up not going live with me. And I sat there and I was right. She was just someone that wanted to just waste my time. She was someone that really didn't want to ask me questions because she wanted to do the business. She was just asking questions to say, oh, I talked to him. Oh yeah, I DM him and he responds. He's a really nice guy. I thought he was really mean. I thought I was waiting for him to be nasty and mean to me so I could, go off on him or I could just let him have it. You know how people are. People sometimes do things intentionally to just get a reaction from you. And I didn't give her that energy. I didn't give her that attitude. And I said, but what I am going to do is I'm not going to accept DMs anymore from people when it comes to the business. If you want to know more about the business, go ahead and get on my show. I am voluntarily getting up every morning. Exactly like myself. A friend that was willing to be loyal, a friend that was willing to, be that lending ear, a friend that was a go-getter like myself. If I had another me, voice to everybody. And I've seen a lot of people to where they get to a point to where they just say, you know what, I gotta put the cell phone down. I gotta put the camera down. I gotta put it all down. Because at the end of the day, I'm giving out so much. I'm giving out so much to where it's like when it's not reciprocated or when you don't feel that same energy, it makes you feel some kind of way. Or either you could be going through something to where you might need that uplifting voice or that uplifting spirit. If you're doing all of the uplifting and you're doing all of the energy pouring, doing all of everything, it's easy for you to fall into a dark place. I've seen Coach Stormy. When one time I seen her, she just stopped doing the wake up and win. It was Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. And I said, well, why you don't want to do it no more? She was just like, no. And I used to beg her. I used to be like, man, listen, you gotta do the wake up and win. No. I need a break. It was like 5 different people on. She was like, that's it. Mm-mm. And I said, well, so why not? And then that's how it ended up coming back to where she just say, no, I just do it on Mondays. So you got to balance yourself. You got to balance yourself. And that was one of the things she said to me this weekend. She was like, I was just watching and seeing, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. She was like, you doing a morning show, then you coming back with Call Them Back, and you doing this. It's easy to get burnt out. And I just was wondering, I was like, damn, what is Eric Thomas going through? But what I do know is, and then today's topic is, stop undervaluing your value. Stop undervaluing your value. How many of us really, truly undervalue ourselves? How many of us really, truly undervalue ourselves? And I just got my book out because I know we're going to go into this book. And I just opened up the page and I'm just going to turn it over because I don't know what page it is, but I just opened up a page. How many of us really, truly undervalue ourselves? Well, I got a call yesterday after, and I know some people got upset because it was like a lot of people hit me up. They wanted to do the class for $100 on yesterday, but right after I got off live, I got a call from my coach, and my coach said, "Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. You're about to give away a lot of value. So why are you doing that for that? Is that what you think it's worth? Is that what they think you're worth?" And I was like, "You're right. You're right. And I won't." And that was that. And I think that a true person would respect it. When you start to undervalue yourself, you begin to start taking things that you wouldn't regularly take. You start accepting things that you regularly wouldn't accept. How many times you have realized anything that you've probably done, when you've done something, you felt like, I deserved way more than this. I am way more than this. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Or it's just a feeling that comes across you when you know you've poured and you've done so much for someone or something, and then you just start feeling like that wasn't even worth it. That wasn't even worth it that I did all of those hours and put all of that time into this, and I'm still feeling like this. On my bank account is still looking like that. How many of us have had that feeling before? Undervaluing your value. You say you're a queen. You say that you're a queen, but yet you still get treated like this. You still accept being talked to like this. Everywhere you go, people can look at you and tell that you're not a queen. Kings. You're saying one thing, but then your actions are saying this thing. Stop undervaluing your value. Be who you say you are. Accept what you deserve. I was speaking to one of my distributors, one of my friends, one of my business partners. All of these things we become in Total Life Changes. And she said that she was working on a project. And when she said the project she was working on, she said that she has to take her project to these businesses. But she said she can't walk into the room. Watch this. She said, I can't walk into the room without me having a proposal. She said, because if I don't walk in the room with the proposal, then I won't get what I want. But if I walk in the room suited up with my proposal and become very professional and I have my shit together, I can get everything that I want. And when she said that, she was absolutely right. See, because people can look and see you if you have your value together. People can feel your energy and know and understand if you already have your value together. How are you going to come to me and say, Reggie, I want to work with you. I have a lot of skills. I can do this. And I want $3,000 a week. You want $3,000 a week? Okay. Why? I can give you $300 a week. Watch this, I'm going to teach y'all something. I can give you $300 a week. And then they say, okay, that's fine. Versus the person that comes to me and they say, Mr. Saunders, I've been watching you. I know the things that you need. Here's my proposal. I want to be the person that is going to come on your team, and here are the list of things that I'm going to deliver. I'm also going to put a contract together for us that you can actually overview, and you can decide on what we're going to do. You're going to look at that person different. You're going to look at that person different. Because that person is coming to you with the value that they have. They're telling you what they're bringing to the stage. They're telling you what plays are going to be ran. They're telling you what value that they're coming to bring to you. They're coming for business, not to play. They're not coming just to say, oh, I want a check. They're coming to you with the paperwork telling you why they want the check and what they're going to do for the check. See, one thing about me, what I love so much about me, and anybody can tell you this, is that I love to work. I love to work. I love to work. I love to work for mine. I love to work because I know what I can bring to the table. I love to work because I love to make money. I love to work because I love to live independently. And I don't play around when it comes to valuing my value. And it's never anything personal either. When it comes to me working, I want to get what I feel as if I deserve. Running my own business with One Eye Open Media, doing photography, doing videography, doing all of that stuff. Working with so many different clients where all of them understood the value that was brought to them. Where all of them understood. And see, sometimes, I heard Stormy say it at her event. Sometimes when you're doing business, you have to give people more than what they're paying for. And that's what always separated me with my business. I always gave more than what the people paid for. Because you know what it does? It marks them to remember if they ever have to use someone else. Like I have a problem with so many different videographers. Like I've never seen a videographer or a photographer like myself. The most of the photographers that I've worked with, I've noticed that they send you 10 and 20 pictures versus I would send 400 to 300 pictures. You could be able to use my pictures for as long as you need. They're timeless. They're timeless pictures. Some pictures that I used to take, you didn't even have to even edit them. They already came and looked edited. Versus you get some pictures for some photographers, they give you pictures to where you got to edit them. Then you got some videographers to where they film you and they're on their phone most of the time. You got to call them and say, hey, come over here. They on their phone, running their mouth. They're not into, you can feel the energy to where they're not even into what you're doing. Then some get upset when you tell them that you don't want your video this way. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. And some of them just stop answering their phones. Some of them don't respond. Like they don't value their business. They're only hunting for a check. See, because in order to make your business come to life, you have to love what you do. Great morning, Sheila. Sheila is up and on. You got to love what you do. How many of you really love what you do? Because when you love what you do, you value it. And you won't be undervalued. Because you know, wait a minute, this is just too much. Even if it takes a risk of you not even making any money. Even if it takes a risk for you to not even make any money. Are you going to lower your prices to give somebody something? And that's what I learned when I was building my business. It's always the ones who you lower the prices for are the ones that give you the biggest headaches. I'm just being honest. It was always the people that I lowered the prices for when it came down to doing my business that gave me the biggest headaches. And it's just that you will go into this zone and you will say, you know what, I really like this person. I really want to see them look better or do better and this, that, and the third. I'm going to lower the prices. And then those are the ones that call you with the most headaches. But can you do this? All right, can you go ahead and do this? Can you wait a minute now, ma'am, sir? Hold on. Now you want me to do this. Now you want this and you want that. And you only paying this. You only pay this. So she already pays half of what it was worth. Then she says she needs these pictures, she needs them this size, and she needs them this way, that. And can you go ahead and do this? And can you go ahead and do that? And that. And then, watch this. Then, time goes on. She says, here, dear, she says, I'm so excited, blah, 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 blah. You know, I just joined TLC. Listen to what I'm saying. This is way after the photo shoot. She's like, yeah, you know, so I just joined TLC. I'm just super excited, blah, 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 blah. And she says, I see you be doing your trainings every morning. Could you mention me 101? 101? Into you. So you do me how you did it, the pictures and the videos. So you can do me and want to do one-on-ones. No, you get on my show. You can learn everything you need to know, what you need to know in order to grow from my show. That's a big one-on-one. That's the biggest one-on-one you can get. All you gotta do is get on every morning and listen. Now she wanted me to undervalue my value. She wanted me to get on one-on-ones with her, train her. And then guess what? The crazy part is she signed up with somebody else. She signed up with somebody else. But you want me to give you all of my nuggets. You want me to then come and give you a photo shoot to help you build your business. You don't even value me. You can use me right from the show. Stop undervaluing your value because it is always going to take you down the rabbit hole. It is always going to take you to a dead end. People call and say, hey, can you come to a party for me? I just need, you know, maybe like 2 hours. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. You get to the party, and you stay till 10 o'clock, and it's 2 in the afternoon. So, it's just okay. Yeah, but I'm not really ready, you know? I mean, you're not really doing nothing. But you're still on my clock. You're still on my clock. I could have booked this time with somebody else. Yeah. So, you gotta stop undervaluing your value. Stop it. Stop it. Stop always chasing the white check. Think about it. All the times that you've taken some money from something you know you shouldn't have. And it was less than what you really wanted. And now it's a great morning, Maria. My son is why you can't hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. It's probably the But yeah, if it's fading too bad, just come to Instagram. I'm on Instagram too at Reginald Saunders. Just come to Reginald Saunders on Instagram. Stop undervaluing yourself. Come to Instagram. Come to Instagram. Stop undervaluing your value. Sheila, I stopped doing that years ago. Come tell me your stories. I want to hear from you all this morning. If you've ever been in a situation to where you've undervalued your value, hit the live button. I want to hear somebody else's story before I go into this reading today. I don't know exactly. 8 principles of good relationships. That's what we're going to dive into with today's wisdom. And I want to say this, 2 things before we go ahead. If somebody wants to go live, hit the live button. I want to tell my dad yesterday. I spent some time with him yesterday. My dad is retarded. My dad is really retarded. Like, we cracked up and laughed so hard yesterday, and I've recorded some videos. One of the videos may seem inappropriate, but I don't give a damn. Great morning! Great morning, Reggie. How you doing, Sheila? You know, Sheila, let me just tell you this. I really appreciate when you hop on a show. No, I really do. I really, really do. I'll be happy to see you on the show when you get on. Your name does something when it pops up.
Your name does something to me. Y'all know I get up and work for Coach early in the morning, like 5, and then I'll do my meditation. But I had to say this to you because I get where you're going. That's why every time I'm around you, I'm always trying to drum up money for you. People aren't going to have you taking pictures and be at the party and not paying you extra. Because your pictures make me look even, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They just do something to me.
Thank you.
And I have people that they want to sit on the phone and get all this advice. And yes, they'll go sign up for somebody else until they start seeing you rise and get the big checks. And they want to come back and say, can I switch team?
Right.
But hell no.
You know what I say? You know what I tell them? I say, what are you going to do different? Because if you listen to them, if you listen to anybody that usually says that they want to switch teams, 9 times out of 10, the problem is always them.
It's always them. It's always them.
The problem is always them. You want to switch teams because you done got upset and mad with your coach. You want to switch teams because you're not putting in all the work and you think that it's going to be a little easier on this side of the fence, and it's not.
I advise people all the time, don't switch teams. Work out what be the up. Matter of fact, be the upline I didn't have.
Exactly.
The upline that you don't have.
Exactly.
If you feel like your upline, you want to switch because of XYZ, become the upline that you feel like you don't have.
You just tapping into different coaches, just to say that's your coach, but you're not even doing nothing the coach is telling you to do. Like you ain't went executive, you ain't went national, you ain't went regional, you still at the same place where you were when you started 10 months ago. So where's the hard work? You don't post, you don't get on my show, you don't comment, you ain't even on the 120 smart ship. So at the end of
it baffles me how people can take you for granted. First of all, your proximity alone, your knowledge alone, your skills alone.
Let me tell you, Sheila, you know why? I'm going to tell you why. I figured it out. I'm too straightforward for people. So because I'm so straightforward, it brushes them off. Let me tell you something what I learned. When a person tries to run rings around you and they can't run rings around you, they don't like you.
I know that.
They don't like you. When they know that they can't play mind games on you, they can sense it, they can feel it, they can smell it. They like, oh no, he definitely not the one. Me and him we gonna go back and forth. I already know. So I can't really play under him like that. So they run away. They run away. And
then they whisper, oh, she thinks she's better than anybody.
Yeah.
I say, oh, girl, child, thanks for acknowledging that, because I'm definitely better than I was last month. Oh, the tongue is quick.
Exactly.
The tongue is quick.
Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, I get it. I totally get it. And that's why I understand that I'll build my tribe with my people that are really, really my people. There won't be no in-betweens of my people. These will be people that will respect me and accept me for who I am, not for who I'm pretending to be. Because if I don't check them, then I'm pretending. And I don't know how to pretend.
We just keep accepting people and allowing people to treat us how they feel like they should treat us, then that's our fault. That's not their fault.
All right.
That's why I stopped. That's why I don't do it.
No, we won't be doing that. Mm-hmm. We won't be doing that.
But it was a pleasure seeing you this weekend. I had to hug you I bet Reggie, like, can you just stop hugging me? Every time
Thank you
I
so
saw
much.
you.
It's always love with you, Sheila. It's always love with you. Nothing else than the love.
If I went on a team, I would have joined yours.
Wow.
No, really. I told you that before.
Wow.
Yeah. But I had to become the upline I didn't have. So now my coach is Coach Stormy, which has always been there anyway. So if you're copying the right cat and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you won't really need an upline. Attach yourself to who you're attracted to.
Yes.
And we can record that and play that again, because I'm going to keep that clip.
Absolutely.
Let me get
I got you, Sheila. I got you. This is definitely going to be saved.
I'll see you guys in meditation.
Yes. See you soon, Sheila. And make sure you tap into the cryptocurrency course tonight, if you can.
Yes. What time?
It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I definitely want everybody's feedback who have purchased tickets. I want your feedback to tell me how much you've learned in a short period of time. Okay? Thank you so much, Sheila. Appreciate you. Bye-bye. Yes, guys. So if you have not bought your ticket for the cryptocurrency course, please do so. Learn to invest some of your TLC money into another place that is going to help bring a lot of more money for you in the near future. Guys, if you know how much I've invested so far in this thing, your heads probably will spin. but I understand what I'm doing. I understand where I'm going, and I have been speaking it through my mantra. You know, now that I've learned how to save and invest, you know, it's gonna be amazing. Coach, I'll be traveling to Miami at that time. Will you be saving it and reposting? No, I'm going to just send the video to the people that paid for it. Like, so if you can't be on, you can get the video sent directly to you, and that's even better. I think, you guys can keep the video, and you should study the video, and then maybe you should try to learn how to do your own class and make your money back. That's what I would do. Because nobody's doing this right now. People gonna come after. People gonna come after. People gonna come after and do it. But I did it first. They're gonna come after. They're gonna sit there. They're watching now. They're just saying, "Damn, should have did that. Should have did that class first." Because there's a lot of people doing it. There's a lot of people doing it. They just ain't saying they doing it. So, last night I got home because I haven't been staying at home, been traveling. Then last night I had to stay at a hotel so I can go see my dad. I pulled up to my house. You know when you be gone for so long and you go to your house and you see your house at a different view, or you see your room. I saw my house being so beautiful last night. My grass was cut. My grass looked like new grass. And I'm just looking at the sprinklers and looking at everything in my house. Like I haven't been satisfied. So recently I was supposed to be getting my floor done in my house. Had hired this company to do the floor. And they were supposed to start in my room because I wanted this particular floor and I found it. And this is like not settling for less because I know I'm gonna be living here. And it's just like I'm not about to just get anything in my house. So I found the floor that I wanted. And these people gave me these runarounds for almost like 4 to 5 months. And I just got so aggravated. I got so aggravated with the whole fact of this whole runaround that they gave me. But I'm saying that to say once this house is finished, it's gonna be a masterpiece. It's gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be like a cathedral home to where it's gonna be so much relaxing, amazing energy that I'm never ever gonna leave. And I think that that's what your home should feel like. Your home should feel so peaceful. And I was reading something, and while I was reading it, we're gonna jump into this book real quick. It was a post that says, "This home will never have slamming doors. This home will never have loud voices yelling at each other. This home will not have all of these things that breeds all of this negative energy in different homes." Just imagine. So that's why you got to be careful sometimes, the places you move to. For those of you who stand in apartments and stuff like that or whatever, you got to be careful for the people that you invite into your home. To be honest with you, it's like I have not invited strangers to my home since I've been here. Like everybody who I've brought here have been people that I've known for a very, very long time. So, yeah. There's a stranger in your house. So let's read this real quick. Because today is Wisdom Wednesdays. We want to go ahead and get a little wisdom, not just from myself, but from a read. 8 principles of good relationships. Know self. Self-knowledge is first before intimate relations with others. Well, I feel like I read this. I don't know. Define your life's purpose and let it guide your actions and decisions. It says define your life's purpose. So basically that means if your life purpose isn't defined, How can it guide your actions and your decisions? So that means that you have to now put huge definition on your life's purpose. What do you want out of life? Where are you growing in life? Explain those things. What will you do with your life, your purpose, and your destiny? Lay within your hands. Choose a worth. Choose a worthy and moral sound path towards the fulfillment of your purpose. While on that path, make decisions that are in line with your purpose. Choose people to be in your life that are on a similar path. Work hard and be healthy. Wow. Even in the book, it says work hard and be healthy. How can you work hard and not be healthy? It doesn't match. I was speaking to somebody yesterday about eating and how important it is to eat. Eating helps you to think when you're nourishing your body and you have the right foods. When you're not eating the right foods or you're not eating properly, you now get migraines. You now start overthinking. You now start having tension with yourself. You know how it is when you get hungry, you start acting mean and frustrated. So you want to make sure that you are eating properly, putting the great nourishments inside of your body. Wow. Listen, I swear to y'all, I did not know what page I was turning to. It says, know your worth. Know your worth. You are worth more than you know. Listen. I did not mean to read this. All I did was what my coach taught me. She said, that's what you think. I'm living on my standards. I'm living on how. Something right. You should recognize and respect your worth. The best of your heart and mind. From people that reduce you to a piece of behind, a sexual object, or who confine all of who you are to a single aspect. Wow. Stay away from people that reduce, that cut you down, that cut you down. They reduce you from your worth. They cut you down to a piece of behind, a sexual object, or who confine all of who you are to a single aspect. If what you like about a person is his physical attraction towards you, then you are the one who is negating your worth for some cheap and passing thrills. Excuse me. If what you like about a person, listen, please listen to this. Damn, this is big. If what you like about a person is his physical attraction towards you, only thing you like is that he hugs you. Only thing you like is that, you know, he just tells you, you like he because he fine. Your physical, his physical attraction towards you. You have a physical attraction to him. And that's good enough for you. Then you are the one who is negating your worth for some cheap and passing thrills. Reciprocity must exist. People must be treated fairly, and you know it. Women and men must respect each other in practice. Children must respect their parents who care for them. Reciprocity is equality in action, giving and being given to, loving and being loved, sacrificing and being sacrificed for, helping those who help you, defending oneself by meeting force with force, respecting self first, then respecting others. This is Matt. No one-sided relationships. No one-sided relationships should be allowed to fester rotten with distrust and animosity. African women and men should be one. Honor deeds over words. Honor actions over the words. You say you love me, that's too easy. Saying you love me is too easy. Saying that you love me is but then the action just be different. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who are you? First, know yourself, and then you can take the time to know others. Align with yourself first and foremost. Discover your likes and dislikes. Identify and work on your weaknesses, especially relationship related ones. Overcome behavior decisions that draw you to the same types of relationships. For example, then after having embarked on your life's path and set high standards, open yourself to meet someone on a similar path with high standards too. Stop being jealous of people who have higher standards that may be higher than yours. So that means now you can't be around them because you feel like their standards are a little higher than yours. They're not trying to be better than you. Pick up some of their juices. Learn from them too. We can always learn from other people, smarter or dumber. Remember that. They can be smart and dumb, and you can learn from both. Ain't that commercial say you can learn a lot from a dummy? They don't have to be super smart. A dummy can teach you a lot of shit. Get to know another slowly over time. There is no rush. Trust is earned. Make a person earn your trust while you earn her or his trust. Stop wasting time with mess. Leave married and committed men and women alone. Leave married and committed men alone. He's married, sis. She's married, queen, king. Leave him alone. Leave her alone. Even if they pursue you, keep your standards high. Your heart, soul, and body will appreciate it. If you are in a bad situation, then do what is necessary to change it. Appreciate the lessons of others. There are many successful marriages as well as many satisfied single and dating people who are not compromising. Damn! Listen to this. There are many successful marriages as well as there are many satisfied single and dating people who are not compromising their morals for the sake of a relationship. Seek those out for lessons to share on how they address challenges. Everything worked out the way they were supposed to. It's time for Coach Stormy! If you are in her meditation group, y'all get ready so that she can ring the bell. Listen, I didn't know how today was going to go, but it went damn good. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the cryptocurrency learning. Learn how to get you some coins now so you can get paid later. Peace. Love you. Bye.